Brian.
Man, that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Booker for 3. Rebound, Utah. Outside Bogdanovic. Shoots from the line. Mitchell finds Bogdanovic. Outside Mitchell. 5 on the clock. And Ayton pulls it down.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth. Just couldn't finish.
Booker for 3. That one is off. And Utah will come the other way. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Conley against Paul. Bogdanovic down low. Crowder with a steal. And there's the lob. Back to Bridges. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Crowder with it. Three-pointer. Can't hit that one. Tipped.
Jazz foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Conley against Paul. Now here's Booker. And there's the drive. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Conley with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell with the ball. 6 to shoot. Bogdanovic with a screen on Booker. The 3 from Mitchell. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Well, Donovan Mitchell excelling at taking what he sees in pick and roll. Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
Up top, Paul. He's guarded by Conley. And he converts the layup. And Doris, a fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovic.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest paid Croatian athlete. And boy, does he earn his money. This guy competes every time down the floor. So well-rounded offensively.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Paul. Out to the wing. Ayton against Bogdanovic. And Ayton gets it to go.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
1:21 left in the first. Down low. Here's Gobert. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Conley against Paul. It's blocked by Gobert. Outside Conley. Over to the wing. Gobert finds Conley. And here's Bogdanovich. Mitchell drives in. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns trailing. And here's Crowder from the arc. Counted from distance.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying one step ahead of the defense.
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Now here's Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Back to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
Outside Paul. No good. A bit long that time. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Jazz. They lead by 4. And we'll be back.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court.
And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul.
With anything, whether it's business, work, relationships, whatever, it's communication. And I think that's something that we're doing an amazing job of right now. And that's communicating, talking through things, and making sure, even when it gets tough, that we continue to communicate.
And CP3 never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Utah right now. Pass to Mitchell. Going inside, and Mitchell with the slam.
If you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Paul for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. It's tipped.
Utah foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Spins. Outside Booker. Gobert against Aiden. Crowder outside. From deep. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint, obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
Conley against Paul. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Paul.
Well, Chris Paul can compensate for size mismatches with his craftiness and his smarts, getting work done as a defender right there.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Conley with the ball. Pass to Mitchell for 3. Another shot. Outside Bogdanovich. Takes a 3. Sinks it from distance. Bogdanovich has got 5.
Boy, Bogdanovich with the distance delivery. How about that effortless shooting motion?
Here's Booker. The 3 is up. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
Well, the Suns shooting only 31% in the game. It's Bridges on the wing. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. 1:51 left in the first half. Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. And Gobert with a block.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. Changes up. And the layup is up and in. Gobert's gotten his third basket of the night.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Bridges outside. Booker against Mitchell. Trying to get back on track. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Booker against Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Releases. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Ayton passes to Booker. Back to Ayton. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, Conley. He drops it from range. Conley's got his second bucket of the night.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Look at Chris Paul getting aggressive. He's not going to let that three go unanswered. He's too competitive for that.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Lets it fly. Booker can't get it to go. Fires the three. Not going to go that time. And so it's the Utah Jazz closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. A big difference in shooting percentage. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. It's been quite a game for Chris Paul.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. And Paul gets it to go. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
Crowder finds Booker. Fades and shoots. No good on the shot. The Jazz go the other way with it. Paul with a steal. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Gay. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. And again, it's the Suns missing. Utah has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Gay outside. Launches a three. The rebound by Shamet. Phoenix has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Šarić. Outside Johnson. There's the three. The rebound by Whiteside. Utah leading. Here's Oni. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Whiteside down low. Johnson on him. Whiteside can't get it to go.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Pass to Payne. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Clanks the dunk off the rim.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing. Johnson
passes to Šarić. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by the Jazz.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Ingles passes to Gay. And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Whiteside. The 3 ball.
They had better success from the field in the first half. Might need to go back to what they were doing earlier.
Outside Payne. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. And again, it's the Suns missing. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Oni. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. And Clarkson, here we go. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end. He's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
Here's Shamet. Here's Šarić, defended by Gay. Shoots in deep. Šarić, shot is off. Utah's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. On the wing, Clarkson. Pass to Oni. Back to Whiteside. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Whiteside's got 4 points in the quarter. And here's Payne outside. The rebound by Ingles.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
From deep, Gay. It's hauled in by Šarić. Here's Shamet. And so it's Utah closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back after this word. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Hassan Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the point. That's the group for Utah right now. And the Suns shooting only 23% so far. And here's Payne outside. And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. So Utah ends up going with a new group. Utah shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Bogdanović. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J. And the Jazz lead by 14.
Well, Bogdanovich able to make that jump shot look nice and easy. What gorgeous form.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's O'Neal. 3-pointer. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Booker against Mitchell. Booker can't get it to go. Utah has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Gobert with it. Now Bogdanovich. Covered by Crowder. Back to O'Neal. 4-3. The Jazz again can't hit. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Booker can't get it to go.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Pass to Bogdanovich. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Covered by Crowder. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Conley. Bogdanovich from long range. Ooh, he's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in his many attempts.
Well, this is Bojan Bogdanovich's specialty. You make a 3 on one end, he says, I got your back. You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
From deep, Conley. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Booker. The 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. From deep, Conley. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's a 3 from Paul. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
There's so much confidence in his ability to make range shots. Chris Paul knocks down the 3.
Conley passes to Gobert. Conley against Paul. Back to Mitchell. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Jazz lead by 13.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Jazz.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Booker fires from way outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And the Jazz with possession. They've led by as many as 14. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Outside Mitchell. He takes it in. Oh, misses the dunk.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
And so it's Utah easily grabbed.
it's all yours.
Good evening.
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Conley gets the bucket. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. Driving inside. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Lowry. And so Lowry will bring it up for Miami. It's a 3-point game. The pass to Tucker. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Mitchell. Here's the Jazz with the ball. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Back to Conley. Takes it inside. That shot missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Butler passes to Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. Robinson against Mitchell. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here he goes. And it's Miami with the rebound. Outside Robinson. Beyond the arc. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on, because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Mitchell against Robinson. Gobert in the corner. Back to Mitchell. Fires the 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Now here is Lowry. Adebayo with the bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Bogdanovich, kept alive.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now here's Lowry. Outside Robinson. From deep. O'Neal with the rebound. Utah leading by 3. Conley finds Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Jazz. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Butler on the wing, guarded by O'Neal. And a miss there on the triple.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
There's 57 seconds left to play here in the first. Outside Conley. Passes it to Gobert. 5 on the clock. Conley up top. Now recovering. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Heat trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Butler sets a screen for Lowry. Rebound, Utah. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Gobert with a screen on Butler. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
That's his first personal foul.
Now, here's Lowry. Here's Adebayo. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like the
previous play is under review.
The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, and that does it for the first quarter. It's the Jazz up 5-4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Utah.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the four. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Mitchell passes to Conley. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Came into the NBA as an average shooter at best. Conley's worked as hard as anyone to improve his shot. Part of why he's had such a stellar career.
Robinson finds Lowry. Going inside. Up and in on the layup.
And try and name a 6-footer who likes to operate inside more than Lowry. He is a beast.
Conley with it. Lowry picks him up. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 4 this quarter.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
Conley against Lowry. Pass to Tucker. And he drives in. There's the pass to Adebayo. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Adebayo's got 6.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Mitchell against Robinson. Conley scanning the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Lowry against Conley. Now here is Lowry. He's covered closely. Adebayo against Gobert. Robinson on the wing. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And with the rise of guards like Steph Curry and Trae Young, seems like the little guys are really making their mark in the NBA.
Well, they're starting to affect, Kevin, the way that really management is looking at building out their team. Trying to find wings that are equipped with defensive ability but willingness to shoot the 3-ball. Guards that are small enough and quick enough to get you an advantage to spread the floor a little bit. So the 3-ball and the way team construction has happened has changed the league quite rapidly.
Robinson against Mitchell.
2 minutes.
Outside Conley. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Here's Mitchell. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And it's a 5-point Jazz lead
And when Gobert goes up, he gets up. Hair time to spare as he slams the putback home.
Lowry finds Robinson. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Conley against Lowry. On the wing, Mitchell. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
And that one's good by Butler. It's all knotted up.
This is feeling a little bit too easy right now for Jimmy Butler out there.
Lowry against Conley. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Conley. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Outside, Bogdanovich. No good on that one. And it's Miami the other way. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Robinson misses. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
On the wing, Mitchell. 16 seconds left in the first half.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside.
Butler. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Butler's got the lead up to 2 now for the Heat.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautiful. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. Thank you, David. And we'll... And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Rudy Gay, also Whiteside out there. Joe Ingles is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point. Passes it to Hero. Driving the lane. Oladipo right side. Miami needs to get a shot off. Gay with the block.
Using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard. Swats that one away.
And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. The lead is 2. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Clarkson passes to Gay. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Nice. That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
The Heat shooting in this game 45%. And here's Oladipo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. He gets it in there.
Good job by Victor on that one, scoring despite getting whacked. I love how he maintained his balance on that shot.
Here's Honey, guarded by Oladipo. Here's Honey. Gay kicks to Clarkson. From downtown. And it's Strus with the rebound. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Hero on the wing. Here's the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Utah has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. On the wing, Ingles. Corner shot, and he gets the bucket. And the Jazz lead by 2.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Oladipo outside. It's Saban. He's covered by Whiteside. Clock at 6. Now Hero. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Whiteside, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Morris with the bucket.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Here's Honey, guarded by Oladipo. Here's Gay. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Gay's got his second basket of the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now Hero. He's covered by Clarkson. With the drive, and he dunks it down.
In the flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
1:11 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Gay. Kicks to Clarkson. Pass to Oni. Over Morris. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Hero on the wing. And the Heat, another three.
And you can tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
Clarkson outside. The pass to Ingles. 29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Lowry with the ball. From deep three-point range, can't get the three to fall. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And coming up as soon as we return from break,
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the center, filling out the middle. It's the group on the floor for Miami. Mitchell wide open. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. And the Jazz lead by 2. Lowry against Conley. The shake. And the bucket is good from Lowry in deep.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Now here is Conley. Gobert with a screen on Lowry. Conley the pass to Gobert. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Superb recognition from the clever veteran Conley on that one. Very adept at knowing when to dish it.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. Good on the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Conley and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Still a solid point guard this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
And Conley drops them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Pass to Robinson from past the arc, and the Heat another three.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
O'Neal against Butler. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. The shot misses. O'Neal with the defensive effort. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That one falls through. It's his sixth make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight for him.
He had a nice open look right there. Lowry's got the lead, back up to 2 now for the Heat.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Bogdanovich sets the pick for Conley. Drives to the hoop. And he banks in the layup. Conley's got the game tied up here for Utah.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Pass to Robinson. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Tucker the pass to Lowry. Back to Tucker. Another shot. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man. Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
Well, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
And there's the drive. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. And the Jazz lead by 2.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Utah Jazz.
Their ability to rebound and convert those second chance opportunities has been a running theme throughout.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Conley against Lowry. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Outside Conley. The drive by Mitchell. Over Robinson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Pass to Robinson. Jacks up a 3. Utah with the rebound. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Diving in.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Lowry has the open look. It counts! And that shot brings them to within just one.
You know, there was a time when three-point shooting was a liability for Lowry, but the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep.
Team foul number 4.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
Outside Lowry. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory. Dave.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, I love it, and I love that team. David, thank you. So Phoenix will get the first possession. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. Outside Butler. Robinson on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest. And more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
Lowry against Paul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Paul with the steal.
Really poor pass there, guys, and the D did a great job capitalizing off the mistake.
And just about a minute into the first quarter.
Well, if the defense gives them that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Butler on the way. Defended by Bridges. Ayton against Lowry. Here's Adebayo. And the rejection by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Booker in the post. Guarded by Robinson. Bridges shot. Good.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
In the corner, it's Robinson. Shot from the wing. And the shot is long.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Miami no good on that time either. Phoenix has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
6 on the shot clock. Paul for 3. That one no good. And the Heat going the other way now. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside Lowry. Now the pass to Adebayo. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Yet another miss, just 1 for 5, not exactly an ideal start.
And it's Paul missing. The Heat trail by 3. Robinson with it, now guarded by Booker, and it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Well, you can see he's an improving defensive presence, right? DeAndre Ayton has got to commit and do what it takes.
Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Booker. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. Oh, Ayton in position. Stolen by Robinson. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Lowry leading the charge.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
There's 1:26 left in the first. And Booker kicks to Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Back to Robinson. 3-pointer. The tray. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. Pass to Lowry. over Paul. Lowry. Great positioning on the putback.
This guy has rebounded his position for as long as he's been in the league. Kyle Lowry, a very willing rebounder.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Passes to Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Tucker. There's the three. And Paul pulls it down. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. They trail by one. A nice shot by Booker.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Robinson on the wing. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Suns ahead.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Pacers.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Well, this guy's such a terrific scorer in the painted area. Jimmy Butler, crafty, smart, and has excellent touch.
Paul with the ball. Robinson picks him up.
Blocking foul called on Kyle Lowry. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Booker. 5 points in the game. Crowder a screen on Robinson. Booker with no one around. Drains it from 17 feet out. And it's 7 points for Devin Booker.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And taken away by Paul. Bridges kicks to Booker. Back to Bridges. Booker the pass to Bridges. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
In the corner, it's Robinson. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. The pass to Tucker. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Ayton. And here's Booker. He has 7. And the dunk by Booker.
Devin Booker's game is finesse, but if you open up a window to jam it, he'll finish it.
And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebounding.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised. He is a double-double machine. And think about it. He is not even at his prime yet. This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive, scoring the ball.
Paul against Lowry. The drive by Paul. And the wide open shot from Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Crowder's got the lead up to 6 now for Phoenix. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Elite athleticism from Mr. Ayton. No doubt on the dunk.
Paul against Lowry.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Lets it go with the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Paul outside. Pass to Crowder. There's the dish to Bridges. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Ayton inside. Adebayo on him. The Heat trail by 6. Lowry passes to Tucker, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
First personal foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Phoenix.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Bridges left side. Paul finds Bridges. Booker looking around. There's the drive. Passes it to Ayton. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Ayton's got his second bucket of the night. The Heat trail by 6. And there's the call on Devin Booker. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Heat have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And he knocks down the first one. And Phoenix making a change here. McGee's checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Ball against Oladipo. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
23 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The drive by Paul.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
I am very confident that Chris Paul is a future Hall of Famer. Not only accomplished between the lines for well over a decade, both offensively and defensively, but years and years of service for the good of the game.
And so it's Phoenix with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. All right, David, thank you.
The Heat, 17.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look. He won.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Make some noise. Phoenix timeout.
One of the many changes in how the game is played, pace. It seems to us like everyone is playing a very fast pace. How do you like that style of basketball?
Well, it is the preferred way for me to play the game and to watch the game. It gives us an opportunity to see the best athletes and the most skilled basketball players get out and flourish. The other thing is, it has been proven that the first 8 seconds of the shot clock are often your most successful shots.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up with the Heat. 6-point game. Our second half of basketball. And presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the Heat, Tyler Hero out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the 3. For 3, Booker. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Paul. Over to the wing. Fires for 3. Miami grabs the miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
McGee sets the pick for Bridges. It's Crowder on the wing. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Booker outside. Just 5 to shoot. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That's his first foul. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Pass to Paul. Over Oladipo.
Well, Victor Oladipo is a dependable two-way player. We know he's a great scorer, playing on the defensive end as well.
Morris with a screen on Paul. Driving to the basket. Bridges with the steal. For 3, Booker, that's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Ball against Oladipo. And there's the pass to Hero. For the 3, bangs home the trifecta. Hero's got 5.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Bridges left side. McGee. And it's Miami with the rebound. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Oladipo taking his time here. He takes it in. Fires from deep.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Booker outside. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Booker.
How about the ability to adjust after the contact? Booker, the score in the end one.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
The Heat trail by 12.
2 minutes remaining.
Hero on the wing. Cuts it 5 from 18. And that one comes up a bit short. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Booker outside. Shoots the 3. They grab their own miss.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Ayton, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Butler in the corner. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. And it's the Suns' ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Paul passes to Booker. From deep. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Here's Tucker. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
For 3, Booker, another 3 for Phoenix.
After hitting only 1 from downtown in the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
Outside Lowry. To the middle, and stolen by Ayton. And here's Booker from the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Robinson misses.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Again, the miss by Booker. The Heat trail by 17. Lowry kicks to Butler. Bridges with the steal. Now here's Booker, guarded by Tucker. Poke loose. The kick out to Crowder. Down low. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. It's been an excellent game for him off.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in its small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. The Heat trail by 17. Robinson for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And here's Booker from the arc. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. Lowry with the ball. Butler passes to Robinson. And it's Robinson again missing.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
The 3 ball. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. And Paul launches it from deep. And the Suns miss again.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Chalk up 2 there.
Lowry just says, listen, I got this. He is so confident off the dribble. Those pull-up jumpers are money.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Clock at 6. Looking to get back on track here, and it's laid in by Paul. And the Suns lead by 17.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Lowry against Paul. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Lowry.
Assist from
Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Butler against Bridges. Back to Paul. Booker outside. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Booker's got 15 points here in the second half. The Heat trail by 18. Pass to Robinson. Here's Adebayo. Outside Lowry. Lets the 3 fly. That shot no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Butler against Bridges for 3. Booker. And it's Lowry with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
A nice shot by Tucker.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And Paul puts up a deep 3, trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Heat trail by 15. 1:37 left in the game.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Ayton. From deep. No good on that one.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Suns.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Devin Booker.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
And here's Miami. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Outside Lowry. Three-pointer, Butler. Phoenix grabs the miss. They led by as many as 18 points. Now here's Ayton. From deep. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one, even early on. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
court. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. And for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Gobert, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. Pass to Crowder. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Booker. Let's go with a 3. Mitchell against Paul. Here's Booker. And he can't get that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. Now Conley. Back to Mitchell. Stolen by Booker. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Paul for 3. Utah with the rebound. Here's Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play. As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And here are the Jazz. Nothing up yet on the scoreboard for them. From deep, Conley. First shot won't go. Phoenix has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Paul finds Booker. Back to Paul. Booker against Conley. Crowder outside. Back to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up and over Conley. And again, it's the Suns missing.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence. Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Conley against Paul. He gets it in there.
This Paul, a crafty finisher, gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, will find a way to get it done.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Conley against Paul from 11 feet away. And that one hits the back iron. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Outside Conley. There's the drive. Here's Bogdanovic. And Booker pulls it down.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
A minute 15 left in the first quarter here. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Doing most of his damage on the perimeter. That time Devin Booker showing he could score close to the rim.
Paul against Conley. Jacks up a 3. And that one's good. Mitchell for 3. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Booker. There's the triple. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Bogdanovic passes to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Hauled in by Paul. The Suns trailing. Bridges, right side. Now here's Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. Booker missing again. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Jazz out in front. They're up by 1. And we've got more NBA.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Mitchell. Paul with a steal. Booker with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Booker, the pass to Paul. Up and over Conley. And it comes off the front of the rim.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Bogdanovich. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Six on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. Here's Conley. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Booker, the pass to Bridges. And Booker with the jam.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Stolen by Booker. Oh, there's the alley. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Paul, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Utah trailing here. Conley with the ball. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And a nice finish on the layup.
A savvy playmaker with a great handle. Conley runs such a smooth pick and roll.
Paul with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Here's Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Conley, count the basket. And the Jazz lead by 1. Well, we've seen the rise in advanced metrics in the NBA, Brent. New numbers like effective field goal percentage. What do you think of them?
Well, I like them because, BA, they give you a better evaluation of the player and maybe the shot selection and how it is you can find more efficiency in the way that some guys approach what they do offensively.
The 3 from Mitchell. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Booker. Goes back up.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Ayton, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Outside Bogdanovich. Nice D from Bridges. And here are the Suns now. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Minute 32 left in the first half of this game. The 3 from Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
The drive by Paul, and the shot's good. Paul's got his second basket of the game.
Just got that ball on a string and uses that change of pace so effective. Chris Paul getting wherever he wants to go now.
Gobert inside. He's guarded by Paul. Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
51 seconds left in the second quarter. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter.
You can see they're starting to find their rhythm now. After a tough first quarter, they look much sharper.
The three from Mitchell fires in the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Paul shot is off. The Jazz have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. From deep, Conley. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Crowder right side. From downtown, sends it home from three-point land. Crowder's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Mitchell drives in. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Suns on top. They lead by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And here are the Suns now. The lead is 2, so the Jazz 5 right now. They've got Hassan Whiteside, Rudy Gay out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the point. And he's going for the lob, and McGee with the stuff.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Oni. Clock at 6. McGee with a double team. Whiteside for 3. Doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He's always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
From the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Things are starting to come together for them, and the lead is starting to grow too.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Outside, Ingles. High post Whiteside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
They talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brendan.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops, B.A. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. Some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
The Jazz shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Gay outside. Outside, Ingles. Screen by Gay. Ingles, good. Ingles got his first points of the game.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And here's Payne. Pass to Shamet from behind the arc. He buries it from 3. And the Suns lead by 7.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Whiteside, covered by McGee, and the call will go against JaVale McGee.
That's his first
foul.
Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Whiteside with a screen on Johnson. From deep, Gay, the putback, controls the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, some of the best centers in the league understand every aspect of the offense and where shots are coming from, and Whiteside positioned himself well for that one.
Pass to Sherman. Outside Johnson. 5 on the clock.
In the third, 2 minutes.
Out to the right wing. And here's Payne outside. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. The Jazz have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. We've got 1:48 left in the third. Now here's Ingles. Not a lot of room. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Pass to Sherman. It's Nader on the wing. Here's Sherman. He's covered by Clarkson. 1:15 left in the third quarter here. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Ingles with it. It's rebounded by Nader. The Suns leading. Payne on the bounce. It's Shamet on the wing. It's stolen by Clarkson. In transition. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Misses in close. Pass to Johnson. To the wing, right side. And here's Payne outside. Hits the three-pointer. Payne's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
The kick out to Ingles. Whiteside, the pass to Ingles. Pass to Oni. On the wing, Clarkson. Here's Whiteside. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Whiteside's got 5 now.
And a nice calmness there from Whiteside. Even with the low shot clock, he delivers a big one.
And so it's Phoenix leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Appearing in control, but could still... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now Paul. Pass to Booker. Fires for 3.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for that.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Utah trailing here. Outside Conley. Shot from 12. Here's Bogdanovich. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Booker finds Crowder. Outside Paul. Crowder, a screen on Conley. Here's Paul. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Conley. Now here's Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. Puts up a 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
Ball against Conley. Crowder right side. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside Conley. This one for 3. On target from range.
Oh, it helps to have Conley on the floor during these moments. He's outstanding at coming through on those big possessions.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Aiden. The kick out to Paul. And the Suns get another 3.
And it's even more satisfying when you answer with a 3, and it looks like they're putting the game out of reach.
Conley against Paul. The 3 from Mitchell. Crowder grabs the miss.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
2 minutes.
Pass to Aiden. Bridges outside. Back to Aiden. Outside Booker. The 3. Offensive board. The kick out to Paul. Stolen by Conley. Gobert with it. Now guarded by Aiden. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Outside for Mitchell. From deep. Gobert. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Aiden, the screen on Conley. Paul into the lane. It's blocked by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. Pass to O'Neal, stolen by Bridges. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Utah on D. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points. Bridges outside. Inside. Outside for Booker. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. That free throw good from Booker.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovic. From outside, off the mark. Mitchell against Booker. From deep 3-point range. Donovan Mitchell with a board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Conley on the attack. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
The 3 from Mitchell. Money from deep.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside. Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a
It'll be hard for either side to score tonight, Greg.
Here we go.
Two lockdown defenses that do it in a variety of ways.
Oh, I tell you what, they're both strong on the ball, in help, and in transition. And both coaches do a great job of making in-game adjustments.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. Now here's Butler, 2 on the clock. Robinson for 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Up top, Tucker. Outside for Lowry. Now, here's Tucker. Tight defense on him. That one a little long. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. The 3. And Jimmy Butler, good for 3.
Capable of connecting from deep, the defense must honor Butler's ability to burn them with this jumper.
And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
Here's Lowry, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Outside Robinson. That one misses. And Utah the other way now. Conley with it. Robinson picks him up. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by Tucker. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Gobert and stolen by Butler. Here's Adebayo. And yes, it's good.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Now Conley passes it to Gobert. Conley against Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell wide open. Another miss by Utah.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Utah trailing here. Conley with it. Pass to Gobert. Launches it. Conley's shot is off. He'd have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Well, they're passing to Adebayo. A minute 50 left here in the first quarter. Over Bogdanovich, and he can't bank that one in. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. To the paint, it's tipped. And Tucker kicks to Robinson. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now here is Lowry. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And here's the fast break. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
The hands of Gobert are consistently moving, which is why he comes up with these steals.
Conley against Lowry. Outside for Robinson. From outside the arc. Miami no good on that time either.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Inside, Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Lowry against Conley. Outside for Robinson. And again, it's the Heat missing.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Screen by O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. And it's Mitchell missing. It's tipped. Outside Lowry. Butler on the wing. Makes it off the glass. Butler's got 5.
A joy to watch Butler with his ball handling. A lot of creativity. He's one of the most gifted players in the game.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Jazz out in front. They lead.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get right. It's yours, Jazz.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
On the court for the Heat. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Outside Lowry. Into the lane. Clock at 6. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And it's all evened up.
3 points.
He's got 8.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Launches a 3. They get it back. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Lowry against Conley. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Miami with the ball, trailing by 2. The kick outside to Butler, and they will call over the back on the play.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Couldn't have been more obvious about it. That's just a lack of discipline, not the way you're taught to do it.
Back to Conley. The 3. Tips it, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in. Gobert's got 6.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
In the corner, it's Robinson. You know, Steve, we're in this era of wide open, up-tempo style. How much fun would you have playing right now?
Kevin, it would have been a blast. The floor spacing gives you so many options offensively, and you can take a whole bunch of threes. However, at the defensive end, in my era, you couldn't hand check. So now it would have been a lot of work.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists tonight. Outside Lowry. And the pass to Robinson. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Heat trail by 4.
Such a great all-around player, Kyle Lowry.
You know, GA, a star who's also a glue guy. He takes the temperature of the team and gives it whatever it needs, whenever it's needed. The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Gobert finds Conley. Gobert with a screen on Adebayo. And slam dunk by Gobert.
He is so good in pick and roll. When the defense plays up on him, he burns them with the pass.
Outside Lowry. There's the triple. And again, Miami with the triple.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Out to Conley. Lets it go from deep. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here's Lowry. Outside for Robinson. Back to Lowry. 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Adebayo. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Jazz leading by 6. Pass to Mitchell. 41 seconds left in the first half of the game. Takes it inside. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Oladipo kicks to Hero. No good on the 3.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
15 seconds left to play here in the half. Passes it to Hero. From the arc. He can't get it to go. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Jazz out in front. They finish off the second quarter on a 14-6 run. And now we'll send it over to David. Thank you, David, and we'll be back. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Jazz. They've got Clarkson. Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Hughes in at shooting guard. Gay can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 8. Oladipo left side. Pass to Dedmon. Oladipo outside. With the drive. Lays it up off the glass.
And all that athleticism on display. Love whenever Oladipo puts his head down and just knifes to the rim.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
Hero, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Clarkson dishes to Whiteside. Second shot opportunity. The pass to Hughes. Just 4 to shoot. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Hughes. He's covered by Hero. Shot clock at 5. Here's Whiteside.
Harassing defensively, Tyler Hero is a competitor who doesn't let his motor go cold.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Oladipo against Clarkson. Oladipo goes in, and Whiteside sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. There's Hero with the three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Oladipo. Gay with the block.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
And an intentional foul right there.
Whiteside. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Oladipo. Tries again. Blocked again.
Whiteside light off his feet. Plus he can block your shot with either hand.
Now, here's Clarkson. Defense is right there. And good that time.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
.144 left to play here in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Hero from long range. Miami no good on that time either.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The Heat trail by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And it's Utah's ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. The shot by Hughes, no good. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. For 3, and Tyler Hero gets the 3. Hero's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Set him up, he'll knock him down. Tyler was drafted largely for that dead-eye jumper.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Clarkson outside. Fires the 3. That one doesn't drop. The Heat go the other way with it. Here's Hero. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Hero produces across the board. Some guys have potential, others just get it done.
Here's Clarkson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
Jordan Clarkson getting it done for Utah. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is
Your chance dancer.
and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. Bogdanovich, no luck. And so Lowry will bring it up for Miami. A 12-point game. And the dunk by Robinson.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Takes the 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Outside for Lowry. Drives to the hoop. Robinson on the wing. A three-pointer is right on target. Robinson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Pass to Mitchell. Out to Conley. There's O'Neal with the three. Miami grabs the miss. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Lowry. Tucker with the ball. The feed to Robinson.
The league quickly found out what Donovan Mitchell brings to the table defensively. He can lock down positions 1 through 3.
Basket counts.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
And here's Lowry. Three-pointer. That shot off.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Feeds to Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. 6 to shoot over Lowry. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Launches a three. And again, it's the Heat missing.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
O'Neal against Lowry. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Adebayo. Outside Lowry. Lets the three fly. Lowry can't get that one to fall. Jazz leading by 9. From deep three-point range. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. A nice shot by Tucker.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Now here's Conley from outside the arc. Another miss by Utah.
This has reached desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
To the inside. Takes it from 10. And he overshot that one, missing. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Lowry puts up a deep three. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Conley scanning the floor. The Jazz again can't hit it. Now running, there comes Lowry pushing the ball up. Puts it up from 12. Misses off the left iron. Pass to O'Neal. He takes it in. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
So we see the Jazz get the win here. A confident. 2K Sports. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4.
Here we go.
The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Heat. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Now here's Paul for the 3. That one's not going to go.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Devin Booker sees a window of opportunity to get to the dribble drive game and takes advantage.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Robinson for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Paul outside. Nice move. He kicks it to Crowder. Booker outside. Ayton inside. Adebayo on him. Shoots from 8. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Lowry drives in. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
Well, it's a big-time bonus when Jimmy Butler is connecting from deep. If that's working, forget about it, defense.
Pass to Bridges. Booker in the corner. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here's Booker from the arc. Rebounded by Tucker. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. The feeling is that the game has slowed down some for DeAndre Ayton, which means he's making quicker and better decisions. Coach said last year you could cross him up at times, and that helped contain his production. But this year is a different story. Ayton's taken those big strides mentally that all great players seem to do. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Phoenix with the ball. After the Heat pick up 2. Bridges outside. Right side Lowry. Out to the right wing. Now here's Adebayo. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Suns trail by 3. And Booker puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Booker's got 5.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. Paul with the steal. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Ayton finds Booker. From deep. Rebounded by Tucker.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now Crowder, after Devin Booker missing on that last 3-pointer. That gives them the lead.
But I'll tell you, great job by Crowder to free himself up, an aggressive interior scorer.
Right side Robinson. Bridges against Butler. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Miami no good on that time either.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Bridges attacking. Crowder kicks to Bridges. The kick out to Crowder. Drills the three-pointer. Crowder's got his second basket of the night.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying one step ahead of the defense.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Robinson for 3. Here's Adebayo. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
On the wing, Bridges. On the wing, Booker. It's up a 3. Can't hit that one. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Suns lead by 3. And we'll get things.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Miami, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, down low. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They get it back. Kicks it out to Paul. Oh, Ayton in position. It's stolen by Lowry. 3-pointer, Butler. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. And you look at Lowry's numbers, remarkably similar, Doris, year after year after year.
Yeah, this guy has polished skills at both ends of the floor. He has seen absolutely everything you can see in the regular season or in the playoffs. Kyle Lowry is emerging as a mentor to younger guys in the NBA.
Booker fires from way outside. And the 3-ball is good. Booker's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Just tremendous range already. What a floor spacer Booker is at such a tender young age.
Robinson against Booker. Poked away and taken away by Paul. And now the Suns, a fast break. Paul with the ball. Outside Crowder. Booker looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts one up from 19. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Butler with the ball. Bridges covering. Butler against Ayton. Here's Tucker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Butler. Booker pulls it in. Suns leading by 3. Pass to Paul. Puts it up from 15. Ayton kicks to Paul. And the wide open shot from Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Crowder's got 8 points.
We know this. Jay Crowder is an effective shooter. Someone who can shoot the 3 well. You've got to get into his space.
Lowry passes to Robinson. The 3. And no good. And Phoenix the other way now. For 3, Booker. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oh, Ayton in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Tucker, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, that's what you call an intimidating finish. Tucker's explosive leaping ability on full display, guys.
Paul dishes to Booker. From deep 3-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Booker's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns. Ball against Lowry. Driving inside. Adebayo down low. The pass to Lowry. Outside for Robinson. That three off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Ball against Lowry. Booker outside. The tray. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
It's good. Tucker's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
Paul kicks to Booker. 29 seconds left in the second quarter. Driving in, and the dunk by Booker.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
Lowry against Paul. Paul with the steal, and there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And Phoenix has possession. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. McGee is screen on Oladipo. Driving the lane. 1 second left. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He's been a major threat from...
21.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Andrew Shamet is out there with Payne, and there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Cam Johnson, and it's Nader into the small forward position. And Oladipo, here we go, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Shot clock at 6. Hero passes to Dedmon from past the arc. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. And again, it's the Heat missing. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Nader. Nailed from three-point land. Nader's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Here's Oladipo. Lays it up and banks it in.
The speed of Victor Oladipo is mind-boggling. This guy gets to the cup with ease.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Oladipo. Driving to the basket. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got the lead, back up to 10 now for the Suns.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Out to Morris. Three-pointer. Hands it from downtown.
Morris making things look easy right now. What a rhythm.
And here's Payne. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Shamet with it. grabs the miss. It's Oladipo on the wing. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Phoenix leading by 7. Dame looking around. Feeds it to McGee. Shamet the pass to McGee. Goes back up. Morris with the rebound. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Strus, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Shamet on the wing. He's covered by Hero. Fires from the corner, and it's Shamet missing.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And the wide open shot from Morris. And again, Miami with the triple.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. The Heat rebound. Tucker dishes to Lowry.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Maybe the most defining aspect of Kyle Lowry's career has been that competitive spirit. This guy has got vision, scoring ability, but he's always been team first. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Crowder. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Miami's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Passes to Tucker. Outside Butler. And the rejection by Ayton.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
It's all tied in Miami. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Court pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Lowry passes to Robinson.
Yeah, this is the next step for DeAndre Ayton. He's got to work hard on the defensive end to make a difference.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Ball against Lowry. And there it is for him. Paul's got his first points in this one.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Lowry. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. The Suns leading. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Three-pointer, Crowder, good. A nice assist from Booker.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Well, he tries to answer with a three of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Paul looking around. From deep. No good from Booker. The Heat trail by 5. Pass to Robinson. Here's Adebayo. Outside Lowry. And he drives in. Three-pointer, Butler. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Paul against Adebayo. Paul dishes to Ayton. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And an intentional foul right there.
Mikal Bridges. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Butler. Down low. Crowder with the steal.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Heat. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Pass to Robinson. Will stop the run. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Miami ball.
The Heat trail by 7. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Lowry kicks to Butler. Oh, that's offensive interference.
Credit the basket.
Phoenix leading by 7. Ball outside. From deep three-point range, that shot is off. And it's Miami the other way. Butler with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Rejected by Crowder.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
They shoot again. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
A nice shot by Booker. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Yeah, and one more stat that jumps out is their steal total. They have wreaked havoc on the defensive end.
Ball outside. Crowder finds Ayton. The kick out to Crowder. Just 5 to shoot. Offline with his 3. And Miami shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Here's Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Well, that's about inside positioning and the attack mentality. Jimmy Butler on the throwdown.
Al Paul. From outside, off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Robinson. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
Well, Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
16 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Lowry against Paul. From deep. Can't connect. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one.
That's the end
a truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know,